Okay, folks, here we are back once again. Welcome and good afternoon, my YouTube family and my friends. Alright, so here we are back working on this Kevin Hart King of Comedy shirt. Alright, so back where we left off, we had removed the background. Let me show you, just in case you're not familiar. Let's see, I believe it's in my downloads. Type in Kevin. Let's see here. There he is. I go, good old Kevin Hart. I'm trying to find the original picture. I think I might have deleted them. Let me see here. Let me try my recycle bin real quick. Okay, no, so let's try Google. Google is our friend. Let's go to Kevin Hart sitting down. And that's one of the images I use right there. But the one that I ultimately used was this one. With him sitting on the couch. Sitting on the edge of the couch. As you can see here, he's sitting on the edge of the chair now. Alright. Let's grab this comedy part. Let's drop it down a little bit. Like so. How tall is this design? It's only 17 by 493, so it'll fit great on the shirt. Alright, moving right along. Next, what we want to do is we want to add stones to this design. So what I'm going to do is come down here to my Design Wizard 5.0, and I'll click on this button right here, which is drop stones one at a time. So I'll click on that. And when I come over here, and I can drop one stone. Boop. And drop another stone here. And what I'll do is I'll drop another stone here. And another stone here. Looks like one can also go right here. And another one can go right here. See, now I'm just using this stone placer, placing stones one at a time. Let me deselect it. Try to get these a little straighter here. And I'm just adding those stones to highlight the chair. You can also drag this stone over and place one right there. Let's drag it over again, place one right there. Let's drag this over again. Let's get a little center in there. Alright, and place it there, like so. Now it would be lovely to add stones to this part, to the actual, like the pearls. To do that though, you have to change your stone size down to like a SS6. And now let's see if the SS6 stone will fit. And it's too big. See that? It's too big, folks. So sure enough, I could, because the stones are going on top of the shirt, I could do something like this. Just cover those stones up all together, and then once I lay those stones on top, you will get the visual effect of stones being there. But those, they are actually just too small. Those circles there are too small for even size SS6 stones. So for right now, I have the 3 stones in the hat and the 6 stones in the chair. Let's grab a stone, drag it, and right click to copy it. So I definitely want stones inside of, well, they look like gargoyles, or they could be lions or whatever on the chair. But let's add stones there. and I actually want them to be size SS10 stones, and they are. So I'll hold down shift, select one stone, hold down shift, select the other stone, and just drag and right click. Let's adjust them just a little bit down. That looks good, y'all. Alright, another area that I saw that I wanted to put stones in were these circles down here, the circles to the chair. So let's add one right there. Hold control to keep it in a straight line and drag it. Press space bar and just let it go for the last one. Alright, now that I have those three there, let's move over three more. Place them like such. Drag one stone, drag it over. Let's back up. Let's see what it looks like. Alright, now we can get these stones a little center on that area that looks like it's circular in the picture. Boom. There we go. And then it looks like there's three more on the end. So let's just grab these three stones here, right click and paste it. And let's just get them stones. We'll delete these other two because I like to hold down control. I like to place my stone where I need it, hold down control, and drag and right click. Drag and right click. Alright. Now we're going to do the rest of these circles. See, when you zoom out, there's a circle here, a circle here, a circle here, and a circle here. And there's a circle here, 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 here. So you see where I'm going with it. So let's do this circle here. Boom. Hold control, drag it over. That circle there. Or you can actually select both of those and just drag those over here. Alright. Now drag that one down, right click it to copy it, right click to copy it. You can also use space bar. After you drug it out, you can use space bar. Now also I want this line right here to be represented in stones as well. So after I place my two stones, I can select one stone, hold shift, select the other stone, come here to the edit tab inside the design wizard 5.0, and then down here like mid screen, fill between two, like such. Hold shift and clear the path from the selected stones. After we clear the paths from the selected stones, the stones are still highlighted. You can hold control, grab, and just drag it to the other side, and then let's flip it a little bit like so. Now that looks okay, but let's straighten it up just a little bit on this side. So I just nudge that stone in. I'll delete the rest of the other stones, hold shift, select both stones, and fill between two. Hold shift, clear the paths from the selected objects. Alright, alright, alright. Moving right along, moving right along. Now let's see here. Let's go to our wireframe, because let's see here. Kevin is that wide, so we're definitely going to trim him up. And then as you can see, the outlines to the chair image, that's that wide. So let's clean all of that up. I'll grab a box here. I'll drag that box pretty much up like so. Select my selection tool, grab that box, hold control, and place another box on the other side. Alright. A lot of people may not work in wireframe because it looks so weird. So let's go back to our enhanced view so we can see what's going on. And let's actually change both of those squares to like a copper. Now we know we want to trim up Kevin Hart. So let's bring it close in to like his shoe right here. And on this side, it pretty much looks good, but let's get it just a little closer. And drag it over just a little bit, like so. Now we select this copper, hold shift, select Kevin Hart, and then come up here to the trim. Boom. Now if you look in wireframe, we've actually trimmed that side off. Let me show you a little better here. Let's make a box down here. Now let's drag Kevin in. Boom. Let's make the box black. Make the box black. Put the box to the back. Now if we go into our wireframe here, you'll see one side has been chopped off, and this other side, let's go ahead and chop this off. Let's bring that box down here, like so. Select the box, hold shift, select Kevin, and trim. Alright, let's get rid of that box and that box. As you can see, we have trimmed Kevin's sides down. Remember to save your work, folks. Save your work. Now let's drag him back up to the chair. Alright, alright, alright. Moving right along, moving right along. Okay. Remember to save your work, folks. So we have all of the highlights to the chair that we're using the pink dots to represent the circles or the stones. Let's change those to green. See if we can see those just a little better. Alright. Now next we want to grab this stone here and just copy it. As you dragging, a quick way to copy a stone and place it is just pressing the space bar, like so. Boom. And pretty much got that chair highlighted pretty good. I think I can fit another stone right here. Uh-oh. I see what I need to do. So let me click on a stone here. Select all of the stones of the same color by pressing this button here. And then let's selection to the front. Let's move those to the front. Now I can select this green. Control and drag it over. Now this one is sort of on his hand. Alright, we're back. So this one right here, that's on his hand. We can just delete that. Alright. This one right here is on his pants leg. Let's just delete that. Alright. Everything else is looking good, folks. Alright. Moving right along. Let's take this king part here. Let's right click. Well, let's just highlight all of this and break apart effects over here inside of our TRW Live template editor. So now I can pull that black out. I can even, let me show you, pull the black out and pull that out. That shows you there was 3 colors in there. So what we want to do first is take this goldish color, hold down shift, select the black, and let's trim through that. Up here, hit the trim. What that does is it takes that black and it trims through that black, the outline. Now we take the inside black, select it, hold shift, select the gold, and trim through that. Now all three of them look like there's the inside part that we're going to put stones on top of. Or there's two inside parts. So let's just delete that top part. There's the inside part. There's the outline to that, the contour, and then there's the outer contour. Place those back. Remember to save your work, folks. Control S. Quick shortcut for you. Now next what we want to do is let's select a color that's not on the screen. So as you can see, we have green circles here. We don't have any circles anywhere else. So let's just select this turquoise here, aquamarine. Click on the black. Then let's go to our place and fill tab. We're going inside. We're going to add stones. And we're going to do, let's just do one island, leave everything else as is, and hit island fill. Remember, always after you do an island fill or a hatch fill, you have to come down here to clear the paths from the selected objects, as well as merge overlapping stones. Like so. I think that got that everything in there perfectly. Got an extra stone here. Let's just delete that one. But it hit all of those corners because we have the corner detect angle here selected, as well as 130 for the value of that. That looks good, y'all. Alright, I know that looks good, but let's see what it looks like if we did a hatch fill. So let me go back. What I just did was I selected one aquamarine stone. I came over here to the design wizard and I selected this last button here on this top row for the color selector, color and size selector, and I just clicked on that and it selected all of the aquamarine blue circles that were the same size. I click back over here inside CorelDraw, not on the screen, because if you click on the screen it will deselect what you just selected. So let's do it again. Click there, and then click over here in the empty space that's not part of the workspace. Up here, up top, all of this empty space, click there, and now we're back over on our CorelDraw, and now we can just hit delete. Let's click back on the black and hit hatch fill. Remember to clear the paths and merge overlapping stones. Now that right there is a little fuller, but we have some editing to do. You know, to get it to look perfect, we definitely have some editing to do, as you can see here. Alright, so let's remove all of those stones. Once again, doing the same process. Click on one stone, click select all of the same size and color, and hit delete. We'll click back over here to CorelDraw, then hit delete. Sometimes it works, sometimes. Alright, let's try it again. Click here. All of those are selected. Let's hit delete. There it is. Alright, so now let's try another island with 0 islands so that it fills in the entire king. And let's try it again. Island fill. Clear the paths. Merge overlapping stones. And that doesn't look bad. That doesn't look bad at all. We still got some work to do as far as, you know, seeing if we can even fit a stone here, which we can't. Control Z that back. So what I think I definitely like, y'all, is the first one. So let's do it one more time, and you will find yourself doing it multiple times just to see which one looks best for you to determine how much work you actually want to put in on making it perfect. For now, let's go with our one island. to the inside, add stones, leave everything else as is. But we are going to change this. Let's hit fill line spacing. Let's change that to automatic. And over here on our contour spacing, let's just go with a 0.09. Let's get those, see if we can get those stones a little closer. Island fill. There we go. And then clear the paths, merge overlapping stones. By changing it from 0.075 here to 0.09, now as you can see they're a little bit more off the black. Let's grab these two stones here by selecting them both at the same time by clicking on one, holding shift and clicking on the other, and then hold down control to drag those up in a straight line like so. I think that looks good. King. Let's go down here to comedy, right? Now I like how it is down here. I definitely like how it is down here. Somehow I shifted it a little bit. So let's grab it all and just hit C for center. Alright. Right. Well, highlight it all. Come back over here to our template editor and break apart effects. Now we should be able to highlight it all and hit C for center. And as you can see, it drug it over just a little bit more. Let's wireframe that. That's really not how I want it to look. So let's do it like this, folks. Let's grab that C and hold control to keep it lined up, and let's drag it back over, and we can actually look at our wireframe to make sure it's exactly where we want it to be. And actually let's get rid of that top layer. And let's just drag this control back into place. As you can see, there is another layer down there. Let's move that to the back. Let's change this color to like a green. There it is. Let's delete that color. Delete that green color. Move the black to the back. And there we go. And I think I like it like that with just the two colors and not the three. So what we can do here now is let's bring out our, I'll use the polyline tool for this because we just want to highlight, we just want to create a line for his shoes, right? And we're going to take that line and cut that through comedy. And it doesn't have to be perfect, y'all. Doesn't have to be perfect at all. We can go over here now, get the other shoe. Because we're going to go in there and fix it. That's why it doesn't have to be perfect. Connect it back over here. Let's change that color like so. After you close the object and you select the color, let's weld it, because welding will give us our properties so that we can double click on it and just move a few of these nodes, you know, change it to curve. This one, we change it to curve, drop it down just a little bit more. Now we can curve that line. Here we go again, right here, drop that out a little bit more, right click to curve, and we can curve this line to get rid of Alright. Make them more a little rounder to curve this line here. Let's go down here, right click to curve, drag it out just a little bit. As you can see, we have our handles here where we can curve that. And let's delete this node here. Right click on this node and curve that. And now we can just curve it outwards like so. If you're getting any value from this video, please smash that like button. Definitely helps me to create more awesome videos for y'all. Alright, now what we're going to do is we're going to take this blue, click on the blue, hold down shift, select the golden comedy, and then let's trim through that. Now we can get rid of the blue, and the picture looks the same, doesn't it? But as you can see now, if we select comedy, it has the footprints in it. We don't need the footprints for the black because we're going to sublimate this entire image. We're going to add the stones on top. So we're going to add those aquamarine stones to the comedy down here. And then let's hit place and fill, back to our place and fill tab. Let's leave our contour spacing at 0.09. Leave everything else as is and hit hatch fill. Clear the paths, merge overlapping stones. And that's not bad, folks. That's not bad. But let's try that. Now I'm just highlighting. What I did there was I just highlighted it, all the stones on this side, deleted them, and then highlight all the stones on this side. Because you try to go in there and highlight the whole thing and delete those stones, it's going to delete everything. So all you want to do is select the stones on one side, delete, select the stones on the other side, delete. And let's go in there, let's do our place and fill. Let's do an island fill. And I'm liking the island fill a little better. Clear the paths, merge overlapping stones. Alright, now let's bring in our ruler here. We want to keep everything nice and lined up and perfect. Boom. Maybe even this one can go up just a little bit. Well, we can leave it like that. Let's lock this. Send it to the back. Now we should be able to click on a stone, grab all of those stones, remember, move them to the front. That way we can select them as such, one at a time. Let's see here. We can squeeze another stone in right here. Remember, drag your ruler down to the bottom of that stone so that you can place that stone right there on that ruler. And let's just squeeze one in right here. It's looking good. It's looking good. Everything is looking good. Alright. Alright, I'm satisfied with that. So now what we're going to do is highlight everything. And let's see what it looks like on the shirt. Let's play with some different color variations. Let's go back. I forgot I locked Kevin. Uh-oh. So now let me click on Kevin Hart, right click and unlock. Now when I highlight everything and hit my mock-up, go to my mock-up tab, hit my mock-up. Let me go back through that real quick. I'm sure everyone probably know how to do it already, but I'll show you. in the mock-up tab. A lot of people say I move kind of fast, so let me slow down a little bit. I just don't be wanting the videos to be too lengthy. Highlight everything, come over here to the mock-up tab. Inside the mock-up tab, you'll want to choose your product. So they got boys, girls, infant, men's, TRW, and women's. Let's just go to the men's, and what we want to choose is our men's t-shirt front here. I click on simulate stones. I don't really want them watermarked because I want y'all to see what it is, and let's click on mock-up. In a few seconds, here we have our mock-up. Let's drag the shirt up a little bit by clicking on the shirt, holding control, and just dragging the shirt up so that it stays lined up. There we go. Now, let's go in here and change a few colors here. So I definitely want all of those stones to be clear stones. Down here for this part, let's make that white, the comedy part. So click on it here, make it white, like so. Up here, let's click on the inside of here. Let's make that white as well, and leave it like such. King of Comedy. Now I know it doesn't have the 3 colors down here at the bottom. But we can fix that real quick by clicking on it. Going to our place and fill tab. Let's do contour spacing of like 0.02. Outside, no stones, island fill. You just add that gold in down here on the outside as such. And now we have our 3 colors again. The King of Comedy. Of course, real quick, I like to go back to the mock-up tab and add in a little bling so that people know that those are stones. Those little circles represent stones. So I do something like this. Then I just go in there, place a couple here and there. Here and there. Hey, it would be neat if I can get a hold of Kevin Hart and he can actually purchase this shirt for real. That'd be a game changer. But for now, I stay true to the course. It'll happen one day to where all of the celebrities will be in my inbox like, bro, I need one of them custom jaunts, man. I need one of them custom tees you do. But for now, I'll just show the world. Click, click. And this is just for the mock-up, just to show people like, yeah, check out this shirt, I'm putting together. You'll be able to show them the mock-up in different colorways. And I believe because, now mind you, I sublimated, I made this image large for sublimation. Look, Kevin Hart is 4.976 by 13.325. The whole thing is 10.5 by 17, so it would definitely fit on a 13 by 19 inch sheet of paper. Alright, let's go in here, back to the mock-up. Alright. Back into the mock-up. And what we're going to do is we're going to get rid of this white here. Because we know when we sublimated that white is not going to show up. Down here we want to get rid of the white as well, but let me take that white and trim that white through the black, because if we get rid of the white just right now, it'll look like that, which isn't bad. You know, that's still slick, but we want to add that third color variation in there. So let's click on that white, hold shift, select the black, trim through that black, select the white again, hold shift, and trim through the gold. Now when we delete the white, it shows through the black and the gold for 3 color. Alright, King of Comedy. There it is, folks. Let's change the shirt color to like I've done that. I just did that on a Heather Sport tee. You know, that may come out. His jeans may not come out, and the white in his shoes may not come out on that. But you don't know until you try it. You know, the sublimation has so much, well, the gilding has so much white in it that you wouldn't even be able to tell. Let's see here. Let's just change that shirt to a light gray. And I know I can definitely sublimate on that. Once again, the white in his shoes may not come out because you can't sublimate white, but that's okay. They'll come out gray. Let's click on that green, select all of the green, and what we're going to do is we're going to change that green to a white, a different white than this white over here. We're choosing this white over here. That way we can keep them separated in case we want to change those colors. See, now if I go down, if I come up here and select all of this white and change that to Rhinestones, it just changes those stones in the King and in Comedy, because when I colored the stones, I colored the King and Comedy this white I used, and then when I did the chair I used this white over here. Alright, so that concludes the video for today. If you definitely enjoyed the video, please smash that like button, you know, as well as remember to subscribe to my channel, you know, learn some stuff. I do about 2 videos a week now, and I'm here to help everyone who wants to learn. So subscribe, hit the notification button, and come hang out with me every once in a while. And I'm out.